Hello peeps, I'm 30 and welcome to episode 32 of Mother of Us All here in Crusader Kings 3. I feel like I'm always going to say Crusader Kings 2 for some reason, which is stupid because I obviously not recording CK2. And I think it has to do with the fact that it's easier for me to pronounce 2 than 3, because I have like slight issues pronouncing 3. You might have noticed if you have watched me for long enough. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Probably you have, because it's kind of prominent. My difficulty with pronouncing the letter or the number 3. I have some issues doing that one. Okay, I have a strong hook on this guy. I don't really care. How is the faction? It's looking as always. It's looking fine actually. This should go down. There's a lot of unhappy people because we have this offensive war thing, and she's also tight to claimant, this woman. Okay, we could solve the issue with her by killing her, because then a child would be the next one, meaning great things for us. I think it's the realm is going to get split up though. That's the bad thing about doing that when I have partition as the general rule. The realm is going to get split up and everything is going to be messy, and I don't want everything to be messy. It's actually kind of annoying when those things happen. I'm already trying to kill one. Okay, right. So I tried to kill this guy. I remember now. He gained living healthy again, I think. It's not the first time, actually. Which is great for our health. Actually, so that's good. Betrothed can marry. My son can marry her. Yeah, I see no reason not to. Is Bavo the next one in line, though? That's the question. No, it's Atuma. He's married to the intelligent woman that cannot make babies for some reason. She's only 28. She should be able to make babies. So it's weird that she doesn't actually make babies. I guess sometimes those things happen. That they will not be fertile as you want them to be. As I find it peculiar that Aquatine has went down here. It's not an issue, really, because we're strong enough to beat them. We're basically strong enough to beat anyone. Especially when I've broken up you guys. Yeah, kill a guy. And I'm going to replace my Chancellor with this woman. Which apparently I can put in jail for some reason. What has she done? She's an adulterer. That's why. Makes sense. It makes sense. She's an adulterer. I knew it. So with that guy, that done in the not the Abbasid. I'm just calling it Abbasid, even though it's not actually Abbasid. It is Abbasid. It's a cadet branch of the Abbasids. I guess I could call this the Abbasid Emirate still then. Or I might just call it like the Arabian Emirate or Caliphate, the Muslim Caliphate. That might be the right term to go by. I guess. So I'm not offending anyone. You never want to be offending someone. You want to be careful. He is dead. It was difficult to get him by himself, but he wasn't long for this world. Meaning that the 7-year-old is now the new, basically emperor. Or Malik. Should he be Caliph? Who is the Caliph? Oh, that's culture. The Caliph is this guy. Why is he the Caliph? It's because he owns... He owns Medina. He doesn't own Mecca though, but he owns Medina. How do you become Caliph? That's the question. I feel like I should play as a Muslim ruler once. I haven't done it so far. If you would like to see a Muslim ruler, I would obviously make a campaign with one. And I would like to do it just to try out the different faith. See if it's different to be a Muslim in comparison to being a Catholic or Christian. And obviously it's going to be. I also want to play as a pagan. Probably like a Viking and go raiding and stuff. We are pagan now, of course, I guess. But it's not the same thing. Britannia is actually very impressive. As is Sweden. Just had a sip of water. Of my lukewarm water as well. You may wonder, why do I drink lukewarm water? It's because it's better for your vocal cords to drink that. Drinking too cold water is not good for you. Who would have known? Unless we want to speak. That's really bad. We could potentially attack him already. Because he's weak right now. And we could try and go for a kingdom. The thing is, I don't want all of this. I just want everything that's inside Africa. I don't care about those things. So, give for example take this kingdom, but that's terrible. The kingdom of Nubia is... It's actually kind of big. In all honesty, it's not a worse. Egypt is not the best though. This slides... Oh, I think that's the one. Well, I could go for Arabia, but I don't need Arabia. That's the thing. It would make sense for me to go for Arabia, but I don't need Arabia. And it's just going to slow us down in getting what we want, which is basically Africa. And Africa, if I know, like, right, it stops somewhere here. Here? Is it here? Or is it, like, somewhere here? I'm not sure. I guess it's, like, here. Somewhere. I'm not looking at the map. That's the reason why I don't know. They might get some help, though. There's a lot of Ashari people in the world. But if we are quick enough, we might go in and swoop everything before anyone is able to help him. That's just terrible. Not going to happen. I could also invade a kingdom, of course. That's something I need to keep in mind. It's actually 2 kingdom CBs, which I'm going to use. Probably against the Abbasids both times. But I'm just going to do this one. Holy War for which kingdom? Isaid Kingdom. Or the Kingdom of... what should we call this kingdom? There is Semyon and those things. If you didn't know, this is where like the beta Israelis people live. They were Jews living down here in Semyon. And Gondar, the Duchy of Gondar, which isn't existing right now. But where should I focus? That's their capital. I will not be able to get up there in a very long time, so I might just try and siege down the war goal. I think that makes more sense. And just try and get as much war score as possible, as quickly as possible. So I'm probably going to split up my guys, try and siege down multiple places at once. I always thought I misread that first, or I mislooked at that as I thought she married another girl. And I was like, we don't allow that, right? Because he looked like a girl first when I looked at him. That, he wasn't obviously a girl, he's a man. But I thought that was a girl. Is my... Apparently I can do those kind of mistakes. Yes, I can. Where's the other siege equipment? That's you. You should probably go like up here somewhere. No, that's not the way I want you to go. Why can't you go there then? And I want 2 armies in every single place. That's also the thing. So you should be sitting that down. And the guy still standing here, you should be up here helping this other guy. So you can reinforce each other if the Abbasids show up with the army they do have. As well as other Sunni people decide to join in. Because that might be not so pretty. Yes, it might not be that pretty. We have an Armenian kingdom existing. That's impressive. Highest down rather than Armenia. I think it's because the Armenian people themselves call it highest down. Makes sense. Yeah, no one has joined. I think he should have some issues with people like his vassals being unhappy with him. Because they have a direct lineage to the... Ooh. This woman is trying to manipulate me. She's craven. She's pretty weak, man. I lost the battle because the Abbasids has shown up. That's not what I expected. That's actually a mistake from my point of view. I should have known. I also lost. I didn't even have a commander. I think that's the reason. I didn't have a commander. I'm gonna try and siege this down, but I also need to get my troops together. So you can try and kill this guy. Quicker than water. I wish I could kill my own family, which is a terrible thing to say, but I really do wish I could do that. What I think we're going to do is try and... I'm going to siege this down. You should join up here. Because I need to go and kill the Abbasids. Like their army itself needs to get killed. I'm gonna try and catch him with you. You should get together, merge up, and you should walk around. You might have to walk around. I've got to make sure those people have a good commander. Rather than... Where is she? She's not here. I need this army, so I'm just going to get it here. Get it back, rather. And they should really fix that sheet. I know I used to use the sheet, but I do think they should fix it. Because you're getting there. It's going to probably scare them off from attacking. Yes, it's going to. It's not going to. Because they know I can't win this because they're defending a mountain. They have a better commander. Yeah, they do. But I wonder how scared they would be if I come up with reinforcements. And I'm just going to... Basically, I can't surround them, of course. I'm not able to surround them. Okay, we're getting here. You're not able to catch him for some reason, which is weird. You would think I would be able to at least catch one of them. And I was able to catch one of them. You should join in, because this is going to be a big epic fight. And they're probably going to be able to get here before we have won this one. Yes, they did. And they're still defending. I would prefer to be the defender in mountains, because I'm losing a lot of men right now. That was ugly. That was bloody and probably very necessary, but still. That's going to make the factions very strong. Yes, it did. At least the Liberty one. Meaning I still need to bribe someone to make sure this stays the way I want it to be. I want to pay you to get that down. Probably going to take me some time to get my levy back as well. So merge together, split up in 2 armies. That's everything I want right now. And you should go here. And you should stay around, so you go there. Oh, I think you should go there at least. Go there. We can ransom a sheikh. We could ransom an emir. Great. A new opponent. Who are you? Yeah, my goal is still the same, but who are you and what just happened? Who was the other guy and what happened to him? That wasn't the guy I'm... Why did you change? That's not the army of... You stopped being the emperor for some reason. Did he like give in to something? I think he might have. And this guy is actually an Abbasid himself. And the Abbasids are still the caliph. He's weak though, so I'm probably going to be able... He's defending in 2 wars as well. That's great for us. He might be actually busy dealing with the other one, meaning that we can just siege this down in peace. I would like to think that, at least. I'm probably just going to start having to do, like, things to make people like me more. Like befriending people. Making sure my friends will not actually join factions against you. That's the reason why it's important to have friends. They will not... Who are you? Oh, that's great. She's the daughter of my son. And she's actually very good. She could have been better, but she's basically the same as her dad. She's a level 3 intelligence trait, a level 2 physical trait, and a level 2 pretty face. So that's great. That's actually great. That's scary. I think my levy should get up again. Like become stronger again, but it's not actually becoming stronger again for some bloody reason. Or because my control is so bloody low. Probably something I need to do something about. I'm going to. That's the Abbassid Sultan. He might have a reason to want to stop me from sieging down his kingdom. It makes sense. I can see why he would like to stop me, potentially, like from sieging down his birthright. Because I'm not going to keep him. I'm going to replace him with someone of my religion, of course. That's basically the idea of the entire campaign. Replace those people with other people of other religions. Let's go to bribe second one. Make sure we can keep this in line. I'm losing a lot of money right now. I had saved up a lot of money, and I'm spending it on bribing people just to keep the the empire stable. It's not ideal, in all honesty, but it's what I have to do. Try and keep the empire compact. Otherwise, we're going to have some issues. We already have some issues though, because we are currently starving to death because we're above the amount of people that we can be here and still not die. I got to do it like that, and you should go home, meaning those guys will not be above the supply. And I split you up. I just reorganize a bit. Then you can go back there, or even further back, somewhere that you will not starve. They should get. They are starving. They shouldn't be starving though, but they still are. When we have sieged this down, they're going to get their supplies back. Oops. I think. And those guys should. You should get your supply back, as should you. I'm just going to let those guys wait here and get the supply back. This is difficult. They're hostile to me. Why everyone's so upset about me trying to make them my friends? I'm very good at making friends though, so it doesn't really matter. But still. Be my bloody friend. It's nice. I'm a nice guy. I promise. They need to have their supply back as well. Welcome, my friends. Shared sorrow of half sorrow. We didn't become friends. That's too bad. Can I get someone else to be my friend? Like you, for example. That would be amazing. No. You? Yeah, sure. Yeah, they're busy with the other war. And they're actually winning that one. The right woman for the job. My wife is doing amazing stuff. Thank you. Making sure that people like me a bit more. Oh, they're actually still above the supply limit. That's why they're starving. I'm stupid. What have I done? I mentioned to her that I'm a murderer. Not ideal. It's not the ideal thing to do. Usually those kinds of things you shouldn't mention. I am going to imprison you. You actually like me, but I still have to imprison you. And I'm sorry about that. He still likes me though, so I'm going to let her out. And I gain some money from that. So that isn't that too bad. I gain money from my friend. Like, it's okay. You're going to get out soon, I promise. How's your supply going? It's okay. You can start sieging things down then. Okay, another guy claimed my throne. He's a delicate man. He's also very good at stewardship. And I don't like him that much. Can I kill him? Where is he even? Which guy was that? If you look at my vassals, the people that love me the least. It's probably... I wish you could sort by opinion. This guy really doesn't like me. Yes, he doesn't. It's this guy. He will get replaced by this woman. He's also one of my... She's not my vassal. Is she Bori though? Yeah, she is. I'm going to kill this guy. Or I will actually not kill this guy because I have to spend money on bribes and I don't have that money currently. So no, scratch that idea. I'm not going to. Scratch that one. I'm going to try and siege this down. I have to keep in mind that they might show up with 8k troops. If I'm unlucky, so I need to stay in touch and remember that. Good for us. I just gain some extra skills because I have friends, right? Only 3 of them, but I have friends. Okay, so your child should probably be like... I should give them... I can't actually give them a guardian so far because they're too young. But eventually we'll be able to be the one that's actually educating that woman. He's finally done with her work. Great. Where else do I want to go for? Potentially this place. The Boomba, 5 years. Gonna take a while. That's okay. Okay, this guy is independent. I think he's been independent for a long while actually, so... yeah. Great. This guy, though, has he been independent for a long time? I don't think so. Why is he independent? I think the things that I said would happen when I killed the dude is starting to happen. Yeah, the Arabian Empire is falling apart. He's an Abbasid guy as well, though, so... This guy is not Abbasid, though. And he owns Mecca, right? Yes, he does. That's great for him. Good for him. Yeah. As we ride deep into the county of Putayalan, the ground grows wetter and the air grows heavier. Suddenly, from out the greenery surrounding us, a giant of a man appears. This guy, a Tuma, this giant. Explain yourself. What are you doing in my marshland? This is, if you didn't know, it's actually Freck. I think that's the thing they're going for here. I think that's Freck. Okay, this faction still is happening again. And I lost the commander apparently, and this faction is still creating problems for me. No, it's actually not peasants, that's fine. Was that inside the Israelite kingdom? It wasn't. That's good for us. That's Baba's son, a daughter. She's okay, she's robust and beautiful. Beautiful is great. Okay, what happened to your supply again? You're in a detour there first, and you are growing too strong for you to be able to... Just need to split them up then. Go there. Stand there, be happy, don't do bad stuff. Basically. And you need your supply back for you're all dead. I think I lost... Yeah, I lost War Scope because that happened. That's a bad thing. She became a friend. Awesome. Meaning she's going to leave the faction that I had against us, and I lost my wife. Yes, I did. Who can I replace her with who's better? Or as good as possible without making new children? There's not a lot of great women around. To be honest. She's 45, she's good at intrigue and stewardship. Not that great at diplomacy, though. Yeah. I guess I have to. I think I lost prestige from doing that, though. That's a bad thing. Okay, we won that siege. Great. Then I want the siege. You can probably stay here for a while. Try and get your supply back. We have a lot of wars. We're not going to get Ticken's war score until we control like the entire kingdom, and that's not going to happen. So, yeah. You see where I'm going? You do have a lot of supply. That's great. You're beneath the supply limit, meaning you will not starve. Your supply is good. Yours is not that good. Go there. He's not a great commander. They have a Reaver. That's good. But I think I'd rather have a siege leader, though. How is your war going? You're winning this one. And when they're done with this war, they're going to start turning their attention to me. So I need to be done before that happens. Okay, you're done with increasing the control in my holding. Can we increase control in some other holdings then? And keep on focusing on diplomacy. Try and get better. While I focus on ransoming people. And gain some money. Yeah, I need to siege this down before they win the war against the Roman people. Yeah, I know. You can blackmail me whatever much you want to. This might be a problem, an issue. Walk down here, try and support this guy. Yeah, I got them scared though. You stand there, you stand there. Why are you? Are you serious? Go back. He's still starving because he became such a big guy. I want to stop this guy from bothering me. But I think he's still going to bother me. No, he's actually running away. It's good for us. Your supply is great, meaning you can go and siege down the next place. I think I'd rather give those people the siege leader. I don't mind. You get that person back, and you go for the siege leader because those are the only people right now being able to siege down stuff. So I should probably focus on them. This is going to be done in 7 months, taking forever. Because those guys aren't able to siege because I'm starving them to death. Okay, we have the peasants arriving though. It's not ideal, and they arrive on the worst possible place as well. On some islands. There's not a lot of them though. And I could raise some troops here, probably, and go and kill them. The lure of language. They want me to learn the Sonike language. If my wife would help me a bit with the learning things, we could try this. While we try and just win this bloody war. 2 months. Okay. Okay. Okay, I gained a spy master that doesn't like me. Because she forced herself to be my spy master. I will not take this. She's a very good one. But she doesn't like me, and she forced herself to be there. I need to make this woman my friend. Because otherwise she might kill me. Yeah, make sure that happens, please. It's very dangerous to have spy masters who don't like you. It's like one of the worst things that could happen for you. You could have going for you because they might, as I said, just kill you outright. We learned the language. Time well spent making people like me a bit more. Now we can focus on diplomacy again. Even though you're not that good at it. Just a bad thing. Okay, we want a siege in this place. Then you can siege down this place. If you don't mind. Those people are starving currently, so you probably need to split up a bit. Yeah, you do. You should actually be done soon. Yes, you are. Great. I wonder how long this would take. Probably been quicker if I didn't lose that bloody battle. She doesn't like me that much. Okay. She's also preggers. And in my jail. And I'm not letting her out right now. That seems like a stupid thing to do. And I gained some extra. Who killed? Who died? My steward. Too bad. You're my friend. Meaning that this is a good thing. So you can stay being my friend. You can try and siege this down. You have no one that's good at sieges. Just take. Oh no. I still have this peasant uprising, right? I just remembered I had a peasant uprising and rise on the Canary Islands, and I just forgot about it. Seems like a stupid thing to forget about. You would think, right? I guess I need to deal with it. If you wouldn't mind raising some troops. How's the sieges going, by the way? I need to multitask, do a lot of things at the same time. Okay, they're going like they should. Great. Child of my dynasty. Bamari has a daughter. That's actually a son. Masire. Yazama. Yasi boy. Yes boy. Joe. Great. That's awesome. This is not going to happen in a while because it's such a good county itself, but still. Come on, guys. Would you mind being a bit quicker about doing your job? Because it's a bit annoying. To be honest, like how stupidly slow they are. Because they are really slow at raising these troops. 19 bloody months. I finally won this war though. Which is good. Meaning I could, if I get you home, I could take you back home. It's still going to take a stupid amount of time to raise you. For now, I need to give all of this away as well. I'm not going to do it in this exact second though. I'm going to probably do it in the next episode because I don't have the time right now to do it. You don't mind, please? Raise up some troops. This is taking forever, you should know. They're probably going to siege down Gran Canaria before you're finished with your bloody racing. Bloody gathering. Can I cheat this somehow? Just by trying to do this again. Yeah, because I raised my man-at-arms. Did she become my friend? Yes, she did. That's great. Because it would be very dangerous if she wasn't my friend. If she weren't my friend. Yeah, that worked. I probably want my best commander as well. And I'm going to be the defender. I think that's going to be okay. If we gain the new Magaja, he's actually worse than the first one. And the other one, so that wasn't ideal, but you can't always get what you want. We won this uprising. Are you any good at fighting? You could be. You mind working for me? I don't think she does. Great, guys. We took a new kingdom. We're getting closer and closer to... That's a lot of counties I have to give away. That's annoying. And we can do in the next episode, because I'm not going to do it right now. But I hope you have enjoyed this episode, guys. And if you have, make sure to like the video. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And leave a comment down below if there's something you want to talk about. So, see you soon. Take care.